Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to learn what is an operating system, especially Linux, how it will work, how Linux is exploring in today's world, and what are the benefits of using Linux. First, we'll see what is an operating system. An operating system is the core software that manages a computer's hardware, software resources, and provides services for computer programs. In simple terms, it's the bridge between user and the computer's hardware. It will connect the CPU, memory, and storage, runs applications, manages resources. So we can run multiple programs smoothly. We are having many operating systems available in the market. In today's video, we will deep dive into Linux operating systems. Linux is a free and open source operating system based on Unix, designed to provide a robust, secure, and flexible computing environment. It is widely used across various domains, including servers, desktops, embedded systems, and even supercomputers. It is popular because of three main reasons: scalability, it is rarely crashes; security, it builds with user permissions and strict access control; freedom, you can customize almost every part of it. Now, let's see how Linux actually works. Linux is built in layers like an onion. The hardware layer. This layer is a physical layer, which is your computer or a server. Kernel, the core of Linux that directly talks to the hardware. System libraries, these are helper files that applications use to talk to the kernel. Shell layer, the command line or graphical interface that lets user gives instructions. On top of all these layers, you can run your applications or services perfectly. Now, let's see these layers one by one. Hardware layer. It's the physical layer where hardware resources like CPU, memory, and storage runs. Kernel. It's the heart of the system that runs all the time, even when you open or close applications. It will manage process, memory, device, and file systems. The shell, which talks to the kernel. When you type a command like ls or cd, the shell talks this command and send it to the kernel. The kernel fetches the request from the file system, and then the shell displays the result on your screen. That's how user's interaction happens. The shell is your voice, the kernel is your brain, and the hardware is your body. The boot process. When you turn on a Linux machine, here's what happens in a few seconds. The BIOS walks up the hardware. Hardware loads the kernel machine into memory. The kernel initializes hardware and starts essential background services. Finally, it launches the shell and you see your login screen. Every time you start your computer, this process happens. Lightning speed, all controlled by Linux. The last layer, user permissions and security. Linux is built around a multi-user security. Multiple users can exist, but each have their own permissions. There is a special user called root user who can do anything. Regular users can only access their own files and applications, but root can access all the files and permissions. It's the super user. This structure makes Linux extremely secure since one program can't easily harm another. Did you get an idea why Linux is this much popular. Linux is used by developers, companies, and even government users. It is free of cost and open source. It's scalable and fast to use. It scales from small devices to huge servers, and it gives users to complete over control their system. That's why 96% of the world's top servers and all the top supercomputers runs Linux. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will install Linux operating system and start using it by command line.